Hey there, everybody. Al here again on Good Coffee is for Closers. In our sales tip today, we're going to talk a little bit about that common objection that we all get when you're trying to make that close, and then all of a sudden you hear well, I'll think it over. I need to talk to my spouse, and we'll get back to you. Well, I'm going to tell you how to handle that. Well, I really appreciate what you've shown me today, but I need to talk to my wife about it, and we'll discuss it, and then we'll get back to you. Well, you know what? Absolutely, you should consider what your wife thinks. Let me ask you, with everything that we talked about here today, what do you think she'll say about it? You know her better than I do. What do you think she'll say? Well, knowing her, she'll probably say that Christmas just happened and we probably wouldn't have a lot of money for that deductible, that $1,000. That's most likely what she'd say. Okay, so you think she'd be okay with everything, it'd just be the deductible that would be her hang-up, is that right? She's the cheapskate in our family. Okay, so if I told you that we have multiple programs that we can use to take care of that deductible situation, then she'd probably be okay with going forward, is that correct? Well, most likely, yes. If we didn't have to come up with that, I think she'd be fine. Great. Let me show you those programs and let's go on to the next step, shall we? Well, there you go. What it amounts to is there's really two reasons that people won't buy from you. And it all boils down to those two reasons, and those are money and trust. In this particular scenario, it was money that was the situation. It's hard to get a guy to admit that he doesn't have the money. And when you open it up by asking him, well, what do you think your spouse will say? They'll always throw him under the bus and say it was them and they have this issue and they're this and that. They always do it every time. It's really quite funny. But you get the true objection out, then you can handle it and then you can move forward. So I hope that helps you out. For more tips, just keep on watching, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and we'll have more sales tips coming back for you to get that good coffee for you closers.